Right, it's evening now. This afternoon I had my saw display outside, and I also had a visit from the field service guy from Husqvarna, and we had a look at the top handle chainsaws from Husqvarna, the 540i, the 542s, both back handles and top handles, and we found many things. So I brought them away to the Husqvarna store to be serviced, cleaned, and hopefully that will solve the problems. But then I realized I am without an electric Husqvarna top handle. Now I asked the questions, do I need any more saws? And it got answered. The answer is yes. I needed another. I got 3 in service now. I still do have many gasoline saws and a few old electric ones, and I also have that Echo 2500. But my main saw, the 540i, is away for service, and I needed another one. I wanted another one, so we bought another one, and this is how they come. You know, this box has never been opened, so this will be an unboxing. And well, let's take a closer look to it, shan't we? Right. Welcome in my living room, by the way. As you can see, it's almost all toys. That's what you get when you have 2 little boys running around the entire day. Right. Let's put you down for a moment. But where? But where? I don't know. Get all this stuff. This is the couch. Let's steer you. Now that's the box. And it says T540i XPG. That's something that I have never had in my electric top handles, because the old batteries were probably not capable of heating the saw as well. It's not a function that I will use a lot, and it's also not for cold hands in my case. I chose this option now for this saw because, first of all, I do not have an electric top handle, or any top handle for that matter, that has heated handles. And I do like, when you have cold weather and it's raining, I do like to have this option to dry the gloves a little bit, or maybe get some more blood flow to the hands, you know. When it's really cold and wet, this might be a great option. So that's why I chose this one. It's from Sweden. Weighs 4 kilos. Well, okay, battery not included. Just like toys, right? Even though this is... Now these are the cards that you can attach to the saws when they are in store. Let op, deze kettingzaag mag alleen worden gebruikt door getrainde boomverzorgers. I have to translate that. It means, attention, this chainsaw can only be used by trained professionals. Untrained use can cause harm. Now let's see how you open something like this. Like that, I guess. And then you just you rip the top off. Yeah, okay. It's just a bunch of staples. Okay. So, we're inside the box now. And there's a spanking brand new chainsaw with already one of these labels attached. Oh, there you have it. Can we make that? Ooh. There. Warning, this chainsaw is for use by trained tree service operators only. Use without proper training can result in severe injuries. Well, away with that. There's the saw. Well, let's take a look at the shiny beauty that this is. That's my hand. Okay. T540i XPG. Okay. It's a standard version. I need to upgrade this. Forgot to buy an extra aluminium cover. This plastic one will do for now, but I am going to upgrade this to a T542 magnesium cover, clutch cover, because it's much more roomy, and this will clog up. I've made videos about that before. I don't like these plastic caps. The tensioner on the plastic caps is not as secure, as solid, I should say, as the one in magnesium alloy. So we'll change that out. You get a bar cover. Always use this because it will prevent your saw from going dull, and it will prevent other things from getting damaged. So, okay, we'll get a bar. What is it, 12 inch? Yeah. 12-inch X precision bar, 1.1 millimeter, 0.325 mini. I might go, I'll try this for a while, but I think I might go for the SP11G again. That's a quarter pitched chain, and that bar is more precise for pruning. And this 540 is the perfect pruning saw. If you want to cut larger branches or take down trees, go for the 542i. If you want to prune, go for this one. Lighter, quieter, less vibrations. Better in that regard. The 542, by the way, is an excellent, excellent felling saw, you know, for takedowns, climbing, takedown. Oh, look at that. Not one manual, but 3. Let's see. Manuale dell'operatore. Operatore. Okay. Toss it aside. Bedienungsanweisung. Navodila za upurabo. Toss it aside. Bedienungsanweisung. Manuel de utilisation gebruiksaanwijzing. Throw it aside. Read the fucking manual, they say. I say something different. Anyway, you get your average normal scrunch thingy. You know, a T-wrench, scrunch, chainsaw tool, whatever you want to call them. They're just standard thingies. Got countless of those. You'll get a chain in a little plastic bag. Okay, so this says SP21G, 51 driver links, and it's an X-cut. You know what they told me? That the production of these things is in China. I don't know if it's on the little bag or not. No. This is actually produced by Blount in Portland. Blount, as far as I know, is Oregon, right? The Blount company is also the Oregon company. So this is actually an Oregon chain. Now that's interesting, because it has been a suspicion already. I have used that Oregon bar that you can put on these saws. You know, the checkered one. And some people say that they are better than the Husqvarna 80 TXL, right, from Oregon. They say that it's better than Husqvarna, but I say made in the USA. Okay, it's a USA product. They become expensive soon because of the trade wars. Anyway, these chains, SP21G and the TXL 80 or 80 TXL from Oregon, they are the same, or at least almost the same. You know, they come from the same factory. Maybe slight differences, but nothing to be really worried about. It's already a suspicion of mine that they are actually the same, and well, yeah, there's slight differences, like those, you know, these driver links. The Oregon have these little oiling grooves to scoop up oil from the bar groove and put it in between these little moving parts on your chain, the links. Slight differences, but more or less the same. Not really different at all. Now let's put it together. Let's put it together, right? See how difficult that is. So I'm going to put you down here, like so. And it will probably be a bit moved. Let's see, put a heavy book underneath. There. All right. Now when you get it in the box, this is really loose. Oh, and it's also very clean. Look at that. There's some grease over here to grease up that chain tensioner, which is really simple. Captive nut. Won't fall out, but this plastic thing, I'll replace it, right? I'll replace it for one that should be on the 542i, because I want that magnesium alloy clutch cover. Let's see how it looks inside nowadays. Some things have changed. This looks more machined compared to the old one. Looks a bit different than the old type. You know, I have one of the first T540i's, one of the first that came off the production line. It doesn't really look like this. It looks slightly different. Oh, this is the drive sprocket. It's a direct drive system. Therefore, this machine, when you start it up, is more torquey than the 542, but at top speed, the 542 has more torque. Because it can be done with the clutch. There's grease everywhere. I don't know if you see it, but if you look in the hole there, you can see some grease. So they have been quite, how do you say, liberal with the grease. You can see a little blob of grease over there. So it has been greased nicely. Little felling teeth. See? I don't even know why they put a graphic on here, but It's how you should put on the chain, I guess. If you don't know how to put a chain on a chainsaw, you shouldn't own one. I don't know where they, well, it's the direction that it will turn around, but why, you know? Make us look like a bunch of, oh, look at that. So the electric handle has been combined to the E function of the chainsaw. I'm curious how that works. You probably can push it to one side and you get the economic mode, and you can push it on the other side and you will get heated handles. Yeah, it's light, you know. I'm carrying it with one hand and these arms are really tired and painful because I have been working continuously for the last 5 weeks. Even on Sundays I was away for between 5 and 8 hours. So yeah, I've had it. It's already 9 o'clock now as well, so past my bedtime. So let's put it together, right? Let's not elongate this any further. There. Okay. Now this is the exact same bar that they always had. They changed the logo from orange to green. But it's the same bar. Anyway, there you can see what the characteristics are. It's a 12-incher, 0.325. That's the low profile version, 51 driver links, 1.1 millimeter, 0.043 of an inch bar width. And well, that's what you get. Green. I do like it. It's nothing really changed. That will fit right here on these carrier nuts, I should say, bolts. Now let's get out the chain. Let's get out the scrunch first, right? I always push it through the plastic and then pull on it. Take it out. I don't think this will open any other way, so push it through. Careful that you don't poke your hands. Pull it through. And you have opened your little bag with the chain. There we go. Now you'll just wiggle this around until it unfolds. Come on. You know you want to. Right, like that. You orientate it as the little picture says. You know, the teeth pointing forward on the top away from you, and the teeth pointing towards you, towards the chainsaw on the bottom. That's it. I always push forward a little bit, you know, put some, there you go. It's difficult to do it on a sofa, but that's actually how a tensioner works. The only thing that a tensioner does is it puts a little bolt in that hole, and when you screw the tensioner, it will push your bar forward, and then that will take away the slack. Really simple system. We'll have to find the right spot though where it is. You know, there. It's inserted. I always tighten it up a little, just, you know, not too tight. And then I'll start to take out the slack by turning. There's a song about that, isn't there? Na 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 na, turn. Yeah. I'll turn it around, take out more slack, turn it around. That's actually good already. Now you'll find I always pull up on the bar when tensioning it. I want it to snap back, but I also want it to be easily rotatable. You'll find this chain will stretch some. Everything is new. The paint will get rubbed off. That will cause extra slack. You know, the chain will, these rivets, they will sink in a little bit, so that will elongate the chain a bit. You'll find that you need to readjust this pretty soon, you know, within the first 10 minutes of use probably. Anyway, this will be my starting point. It's nice and snappy. It's easily rotatable. And that's it. So then you tighten it down. Don't be too harsh on it, you know, just hand tighten it. That's it. Bob's your uncle. Now you only need to do a few things after this. You can add this to your Husqvarna program if you want to. So there are a couple of apps, and this has Bluetooth connectivity, so you will be able to read out the hours that you use it, give it a name. When it gets stolen, you might be able to find it back. You can do that. You need to put bar oil in it. That is the bar oil reservoir. It's all dry. This is the first and only time you'll find a tank, a reservoir like this. Only in this baby state, you know, it's unused state. There's no oil in it. It's completely clean, surgically clean almost. Anyway, put some in. It's easy to forget with these things. And then twist it on. That's it. You got yourself a working chainsaw. Insert the battery and have fun in the tree. But that will be for tomorrow. I'll be using it tomorrow. I'll probably make a little video about that as well. But this is how you unbox a Husqvarna T540i XP-G. My 23rd operational chainsaw. I also have a couple that are non-operational. They were not in the video shot this afternoon because, well, they're not operational anymore. They're museum pieces. One of them is my first chainsaw, a Dolmar. That's in pieces. It needs to be assembled. And the other one is also a Dolmar. That's a really old museum piece. Apparently it still works, but I don't want to even try that out. I just want to give it, clean it up and give it a nice place here somewhere in my home. So, let's see, can I clean my hands on something? Oh, I can't, maybe on the sofa. The kids do that as well. So, there it is. Assembled. I love these saws, man. It's like a, well, a relationship thingy, you know. Look at it. So clean. Completely clean. Nothing on there, not a speck. Oh, beautiful. All right. So that was it for this episode. Could have been a stream, but I always film stuff even though I don't really tinker with it afterwards. I film it, put it on my computer, and bam, straight to YouTube. I don't like to fiddle around with it's so much work, and the reason I haven't been uploading lately, I didn't have the time. This was a 5-week streak of work, continuous, from Sunday to Sunday, you know, every day of the week, away from home, in the weekends 5 to 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours. During the week 10 to 12 hours. I get into my bed at 8 o'clock, get out of bed 4:30. I'm in my car 5 o'clock, 5:30. And those are my days. So I'm sorry for the lag in video productions, but just didn't have the time. Well, thanks for your attention, and see you soon, hopefully.